Angles on parallel lines cut by a transversal. So today we're going to look at solving for the angles. We talked about this a little bit in the last video. I want to first name some vertical angles. If you look at the drawing, angle 1 and angle 4 are vertical. Angle pair, angle 2 and 3 are vertical angle pair. 5 and 8 are vertical angle pair. So are 6 and 7, also 10, 11, and 9 and 12 are vertical angle pairs. If we look at corresponding angles would be angle 1 and angle 5 are corresponding. Angle 2 is corresponding to angle 6. Angle 3 is corresponding to angle 7. And angle 4 is corresponding to angle 8. Angle 5 is not corresponding to angle 9 because those two lines are not parallel. So 7 is not corresponding to 11, or 6 to 10 and 8 to 12 because those lines are not parallel. Alternate interior angles would be angle 3 with angle 6 and angle 4 with angle 5. Alternate exterior angles would be angle 1 and angle 8, angle 2 with angle 7. Now the important thing about all of these is they are all congruent. Vertical angles, corresponding angles, alternate interior angles, and alternate exterior angles are congruent. So if I go through and I mark congruent angles on this, there are only two angles. Angle 1 is congruent to angle 4. They're vertical. Angle 1 is congruent to angle 5. They're corresponding. Angle 4 is congruent to angle 8. They're corresponding. 5 and 8 are vertical. 1 and 4 are vertical. The other set of angles you can have is angle 2. It's congruent to angle 3. Angle 3 is congruent to angle 6 because they're alternate interior angles, or angle 2 is congruent to angle 6 because they're corresponding. Angle 2 is also congruent to angle 7 because they're alternate exterior angles, and angle 6 is congruent to angle 7 because they're vertical. So if I know one of these angles, I can find all the rest of the angles in these two parallel lines. So for instance, if I go back and I tell you that angle 1 is 100 degrees, that means that this straight angle, angle 1 and angle 2 are supplementary, so that means they add up to 180 degrees. And angle 2 must be 180 minus 100, and that equals 80 degrees. So angle 3 is 80 degrees, angle 6 is 80 degrees, angle 7 is 80 degrees, angle 5 is 100 degrees, angle 8 is 100 degrees, angle 4 is 100 degrees. So you know what all those angles are. You can use this to solve other little problems, like this one. I'm just giving you two angles in this setup that you have to solve, all for the rest. So to look at it, I would start with angle 1 because that's where most of my information is. And if I look at this straight angle, that's 180 degrees. So angle 1 is equal to the 180 degrees minus 35 degrees minus 30 degrees. So that equals 180 minus 65 degrees is equal to 105. 115 degrees. So that's what angle 1 is, 115 degrees. So because angle 1 and angle 2 are vertical angles, that means that angle 2 is 115 degrees. Angle 3 and 35 degrees are vertical angles, so angle 3 is 35 degrees. 4 and 30 degrees are vertical angles, so this is 30 degrees. Now, angle 5 and the 30-degree angle, these two are alternate interior, so angle 5 is 30 degrees. Angle 6 is equal to angle 6. There's a couple ways to do it. One of the ways is to do angle 6 is equal to a triangle's 180 degrees minus 115 minus 30. That's probably the easiest way to do it. So it is equal to 65 minus 30 is equal to 35 degrees. Or you can say it's alternate interior from the 35-degree angle. Angle 7 is 180 minus 35 because this is a straight angle. So that equals 145 degrees. And angle 8 is a straight angle with angle 5. So angle 8 is 180 minus 30 is 150 degrees.